Hi guys, we're going to be talking about the length of your suit sleeve and the length of your dress shirt and where it should be at. One thing I just actually was talking about with a customer is where should your sleeve hit when you're wearing a suit? So that's what we're going to talk about because I do notice that a lot of guys either their sleeves are too long or their sleeves are too short when you're wearing a suit. When you are wearing a suit jacket, the one thing that guys always do when they put them on is, of course, they do the Hulk pose, and then they always do this. So, when you buy a suit, you're not going to be walking around like this. So do not use this as an indication of where the sleeve length should be. When you're standing normally and you're walking normally, your arms are going to be down. So if that's the case, your sleeve should be hitting at your wrist. So just set the corrects. I had a few discussions about this with guys because guys, when they try in the suit, they always do this. So they think that their sleeve length should be longer. So when they've got their arms up in a mummy pose, it will hit the wrist. No, it should hit the wrist when your arms are down normally. And then in terms of where your cuff of your dress shirt should hit, you always want to make sure that you're showing at least a quarter to a half inch of dress shirt cuff. Now, the reason why is this just helps to frame your overall image of your suit. So when you're showing off a little bit of cuff here, it matches your shirt, frames the suit, and then also helps to bring your eye upward and elongate you as well. So the rule of thumb is if you are a little shorter and if you have shorter arms, you want to show a little bit more cuff. So you want to be looking for about half an inch. If you're a taller guy, then you want to be showing a little less cuff and you want to be showing about a quarter inch. So again, you want to make sure that when you are getting your suit jacket, it should be hitting right at the crux of your wrist. And then your shirt should be either a half an inch or a quarter inch, depending on your arm length and your height. So if you're a little bit shorter, you want to show a little bit more. If you're a little bit taller, you want to show a little bit less. But one thing I do hate is when guys show too much cuff. Anything more than half an inch is a little too much. But what you can do to make sure that that doesn't happen is a lot of guys don't realize that there's two buttons on most dress shirts. So when you're wearing your dress shirt with a suit, you want to put it on the second buttonhole. So that's going to make it a little bit tighter. So this way, your dress shirt will fall at the right spot. A lot of guys do it on the bigger one. So then the dress shirt falls too much. And then if we get the jacket altered or the shirt altered, it's going to be too short. Because what's going to happen after repeated washing is your shirt is going to shrink up a little bit. So to avoid that, just make sure you button your dress shirt on the second buttonhole. That'll make it the tightest one. So it's going to fall on the right spot when you've got your shirt or your suit on. Now, this is also a great thing because a lot of guys have the big watch. So if you do a big watch, you want to make sure on your watch arm that the cuff is a little bit wider. So it's going to be able to cover the watch. You want to make sure that you have the watch covered when you're wearing a suit and a dress shirt. So that's why if you've got a shirt that's got the two buttons on your watch arm, you're going to make it a little bit looser so it covers the watch. And then on your other wrist, you're going to make the buttonhole a little bit tighter so it falls at the right spot. So there you have it, guys, where you should get your suit altered in order to really frame yourself when you're wearing a suit, because you want to make sure you are showing some cuff because it really does frame nicely. It kind of elongates you as well, too. And it just shows that you've got sartorial style. Hey, guys, if you like this video, don't forget, subscribe here.